Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Wednesday, November 16th, 2022. Now, yesterday, as we said we would, we covered the presentation, conference of Juan Orlando Hernandez, former president of Honduras, now jailed in the MDC on narco-trafficking charges after his brother was convicted and sentenced to 30 years plus life. Now, his lawyer, Ray Colon, surprisingly, didn't say that he has any motions prior to trial, which is now set for April 24th. Instead, he complained about not being able to bring his charging wire into the MDC. Judge Castell suggested that he charge his computer in advance. He complained about the quality of the headphones in the MDC and the lack of private transportation for Mr. Juan Orlando Hernandez from the jail to the courthouse, saying that there were terrorists on. I guess he means MS-13. I'm not sure. In any case, we covered that. We're covering the Cole trial. It's coming down to the close. There may be closing arguments. They may rest. The government may rest today or on Friday. We also covered Olga Shriki. She's the co-defendant of Oleg Deripaska. She got 6 months for the next conference. She's charged with helping him sell a record company in California and get his kids U.S. citizenship. You know, stuff like that. Today, there's a sentencing of a co-defendant of Jen Shah of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It's a case we've been covering closely. Her co-defendant, Mr. Chirico, is up for sentencing. She's facing 168 months. That's at least the guideline, and we're going to cover that in great detail. But let's turn to the United Nations. First let's turn to the World Cup, where Qatar has put into solitary confinement a man named Abdullah Ibhais. We've written a story this morning because it's an outrage. Between FIFA and the UN, it's unclear who's more corrupt. I think the UN does more harm, but it's the same kind of structure. Also at the UN, a man named Xavier Michon. Whistleblowers have come to us because the UN does nothing when people abuse their positions, but we've written about it. And we will continue to write about it. We will continue to expose the UN's waste of money and absolute corruption in not allowing independent media, only their friends, to get inside. We will not rest. Inner City Press.